Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm wondering if anyone else is as curious as I am as to how Hope Hicks's testimony has affected Trump and what the jury thought. All those good questions that are floating around in my head. So anyway, let me bring you over my table and we'll check this out. Hold on. Okay, so I decided to use the tarot, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross over here and a 9-box with the Kipper over on the right side. So let's see. What effect did Hope Hicks's testimony have on Trump? And, well, let's say we have to add in the jury. How does a jury feel about Trump after Hope Hicks's testimony is another way to phrase the question. Okay. Right there. Ooh. Well, okay, so we do have the Four of Swords, and what's crossing him is the Five of Cups reversed. That's not good. It's below him. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. That might be all of her crocodile tears. Wow. Whoa, in the past we have the Magician reverse, so they see him as a liar. Let me go ahead and just get the cards laid out, and then we'll go from there. And I'll talk you through the different positions. Okay, and let me do the 9-box with the Kipper and see what kind of combo we get going on here. Wow, these cards are quite telling. Okay. So, and I have to set the intention, if the woman comes out, the main woman, it won't be Melania, it'll be another Hobag Hicks. Hicks. Okay. What is the truth? How did the jury receive her testimony, and how will it affect Trump? Whoa. Okay. He wants to get away. Whoa. Okay. Not surprising. Let me move these down a little. Do I have plenty of room? Okay. So, with the tarot, with the Four of Swords reversed coming through as the theme, or what he's sitting in, or I like to call it the forces in motion. This has him falling on his own swords, on his own lies, and he's not doing too well, right? He's burnt out from having to sit in court. He has made no progress in what he's doing, and they see him as a greedy person who just gave to get. And with Hope Hicks, she's she's young. She's like, what, 26 or something, or maybe 28, or maybe she was 26 when it happened. I didn't look it up, but when I was listening to it on the news, all I could think of is, if she's anywhere near 26, 27, 28, she's in her first Saturn return, and that would mean that she natally has Saturn in Pisces, because I know where Saturn is now, being an astrologer, and that tells me that she's got some hard lessons of victimizing herself in this lifetime. Now, I wouldn't say that for anybody with Saturn in Pisces, but because it could be used as it could be seen as someone who has a very strong spiritual foundation and they are mastering it. But in her case, no, that's not it at all. She was in on trying to help him cover this whole thing up. Okay. his challenge with the Five of Cups coming through reversed, this has him needing to forgive her, needing to grieve, needing to move on and be in acceptance. But we know he's not going to do that. Instead, he's coming from, no regrets. He's coming from maybe even feeling a little suicidal. That's the worst card, the worst bit with this card reversed. But he's done. He's done with her. He's done. And, because she started crying after she told, she basically went in there trying to not perjure herself, but also to protect him, right? And the jury saw her and her crocodile tears, but the tears came through at the moment, or after, like right after she had not been able to protect him or save him or whatever from his lies. With the Magician reversed here, we have a pathological liar. We have manipulation and lies and scams, and at the least confusion. So this is him in his past, and they see him as the con artist. This is what the jury got from her testimony. With the Hermit card hanging over Trump, he's feeling very isolated, and I think he's worried about prison. We know he's not searching his soul, and we know that with him there's no, self-reflection at all. All he does is spits it right back out. So I'm going to read this in the sense of isolation. And maybe he's having digestion problems, which would be the reason he's now the new Farty, whatever, Captain Farty. His near future with the King of Swords reversed, this tells me that justice is going to turn him on his head. This can also be a card of violence. This has to do with vengefulness and, someone who's a tyrant and who's someone who's very, very manipulative with their words and who's abusive. So this is his near future. I think that people are going to realize that this is how the jury will perceive him in the future, or they already have because of Hope Hicks's testimony. The Four of Pentacles reversed coming through in the position of what he's attracting. Greed, materialism, trying to protect himself. He's doing everything he can to protect himself, but he's also. I heard something on the news this morning where he's yelling. He was. Oh, I remember my friend Gino. She forwarded me, and you guys could look for it yourself too. Forwarded me a little video from Midas Touch Network where they, what's his name, Ben, was explaining. They must have people on the inside that go. maybe they have a membership at Mar-a-Lago. But anyway, they somehow or another they listened to what he said to his donors, and he basically bitched all his donors out, saying, "You need to give me more money." So we'll see how that flies. But that is what he's attracting, is greed and people holding on to their own purse strings and their own money and not giving to him. This card here coming through, the 8th card, is the position of how others are influencing the situation. The Two of Swords reversed, that tells me that they are kind of confused. They're tired of, it's like TMI, too much information. I'm just going to trust my guts. Can't really go with my head with this guy because all he does is lie. But I am going to trust my guts. It could also be that they see him as a liar and a two-faced cheater and someone with no honor whatsoever. Sometimes this is a card of like dueling, because we've got the cross right there. Like here, here's some dueling chopsticks, like that. This is how other people are influencing the situation. Some people are going to lie for him. They're going to dishonor themselves. They're going to be two-faced. They're going to do whatever. But the jury saw through it. By these cards over here, I can see that the jury saw through it. His distant future will have no progress. With the Three of Wands coming through. And then his outcome, we have the Hanged Man, but it's reversed, and it gives me the image of somebody with handcuffs behind their head, and they're kind of, they're not walking too well on both legs, but there they are, right? Heads up, can't get away with this. Traditional meanings with this card are martyrdom when it comes through reversed. It also is a card of deception and sometimes delay. So this is how the jury sees him, as him trying to martyr himself, and as and someone who's deceiving the public in order to delay anything to come through until after the election. They're aware of the delay tactics. It's really amazing. Sometimes this card has to do with major delusions. This is also our card for traitors. There you go. That's it. I don't have anything else to say about that one. Okay. Over here with the Kipper, we have him had this. The way that Hope Hicks has affected him is that he wants to escape. He wants to use more drugs. The jury's over here. This is the jury card. This would be Hope Hicks. This would be the wealthy man up here. Would be maybe one of his attorneys. Could also be, yeah, you know what? That's it. Here's his attorney. Here's the prosecutorial. So maybe this would be like Beauvais or whatever. And this would be the prosecution side. This would also be just any of the rules and regulations when it comes to the election. Because of these two cards knighting together, the gift and the community card tells me the election, the rules and regulations about free and fair elections, and how his influence, and he spent a tremendous amount of money to cover up all of these interludes with these younger women, right? Does he have a female attorney as well? I don't know. But this could be somebody in the future, or this could be a lot of wise women on the, or several wise women in the jury, of the jury, who see right through it all, and they see that the money he has spent is going to, notice how the bad health card, knights to the gift, and the great fortune card, this tells me that there's there's a lot of jury voters who will put Trump in a major down patch. They're going to level him. I don't think he's going to do well with any of these jurors, actually, based on these two. The way it sits now, I'll have to check in on it later, but this was just to focus in on what Hope Hicks gave as testimony and how it affected Trump and the jury. We do have the jury card here. They see the big picture. They see Trump's big plan, and they know, the rules and regulations of free and fair elections and how he influenced with all of his money. It's like they're seeing it. So his legal department isn't doing well, but the prosecutorial side is. Look how good that is here. Hope Hicks gave them exactly what they needed to see the truth. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to get this uploaded and send you big hugs. Send you lots of happy Mother's Day wishes. But I'll be back before then anyway. Okay, bye.